Hey guys, this is Ethan. This is my boy Scott. Welcome back to the Bullpen Banter podcast. And today we are doing a head to head competition video. We're going to go through 5 rounds of random, baseball games, trivia, facts, all that good stuff. We're going to try and make each other stumble and suck it up. And we'll see who the winner is.
Yeah, so let's get into it, guys. So, our first game. Guess the player. So, if anybody doesn't know the rules, player gets 10 questions to figure out the player. After asking their 10 questions, the player will get 3 guesses to correctly guess the player. If correct, the player gets a point for the round. All
These
right,
players
so
can be anyone from ever, all time baseball. So, you want to go
yes,
first or me?
why don't you go first?
All right, I'll go first. Okay, my first guess or first question asked is going to be: is this player active?
This player is not active. That is
This
one.
player is not active. Okay, not active player. Is he in the Hall of Fame?
He is not in the Hall of Fame.
Not in the Hall of Fame. Was he known for being on an American League team?
Um, it's pretty split. I would probably say
Pretty split.
NL, maybe. It's pretty split
Okay,
though, down the middle.
pretty split, but maybe the NL. Okay. Was this player a position player?
Yes, he was.
Okay, he's a position player. Was he known for power?
Um, no, not really. No.
Okay, not really known for power. National League. Was he an infielder?
You could say that.
Okay, he's an infielder. Not really known for power. National League. Not in the Hall of Fame. Did he play in the last 10 years?
He did. He did play in the
Played
last
in
10
the
years.
last 10 years. Okay. Did he play in the National League West?
Yes, he did. That's where he ended his career.
He ended his career in the National League West. Did he end his career on the Dodgers?
He did. Yes.
Oh, okay. We got one more question to ask. I got to get a good question here. He's an infielder, ended his career with the Dodgers. Did he play second base?
He did not. All
Dang
right,
it, I
that
thought
was
I
your
knew who it
last.
was.
Yes, sir. That was
All
your
right.
last question. All right, so now we are going to go to the player guesses. All right, Ethan, you have 3 player guesses.
3 guesses. All right, so it's an infielder, ended his career with the Dodgers in the last 10 years. See, I was going to guess Chase Utley, but you said he didn't play second base, so I'm not going to go with Utley. I'm going to go with my first guess. Let's go with Miguel Tejada.
That's a hell of a pull, but no, sir. That's your
Okay,
first
not Miguel
guess.
Tejada. All right, second guess. Let's think of. It's not a second baseman, so that's good to know. So it's shortstop first. Could be a catcher. Um, hmm. He's retired. That's the part that sucks.
That is.
Juan Uribe?
Damn, bro, I forgot all about him, but no, sir. No,
That
sir.
would have been crazy. Okay,
That's a hell of a
okay.
pull.
All right, I got one more guess. Maybe I need to broaden it up a little bit. Let's think. Let's think. Ah, you know what I should have asked? I should have asked if we used him on MLB The Show.
That would have been a
Um,
great question.
all right, let's see. Dodgers, recent Dodgers. I feel like they've had everybody on their team.
It's because they have.
I got to get Chase Utley out of my head. Um, I want to say he did retire there. My last guess is going to be Adrian Gonzalez.
No, sir. That
Dang.
is. Man, what? Those 3 pulls were great. I love those pulls. That's some deep baseball knowledge right there, but no, sir. All 3 guesses were incorrect. The player that I had in mind was Mr. Russell Martin.
Russell Martin. Wow, that is a fantastic player. Dang, I
Yes,
shouldn't
sir.
trust him. I was going to guess catcher, but I didn't think you'd go there. Okay, so I put up a 0 for this round. Now it's Scott's turn to ask the question. Fire away.
All right, is this player active?
This player's not active.
Okay, is this player in the Hall of Fame?
This player is not in the Hall of Fame.
Okay, did he retire in the last 10 years?
He. Oh, yes, he did.
Okay, did he play in the NL?
No, he did not.
Okay, retired in the last 10 years, AL guy. Was he a position player?
I want to go back on my statement. He was recently inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Recently. Oh, okay, that kind
Yes,
of helps. I wish I
very
cared about that
recently.
shit.
All right, and you asked if he's a position player.
Yes.
He is a position player.
Okay, is he? How many questions am I at? Is that five?
Five.
That's five. Okay. Was he an infielder?
He was an infielder.
Was he a third baseman?
He was not.
Oh fuck. Okay, AL guy. Was it a AL East guy?
It was not.
I'm asking dumb questions. Was it an AL West guy?
It was not a West guy, so it was a Central guy.
A Central guy. Not playing anymore. Just recently in the Hall of Fame. Oh man, I really need to pay
Very
attention to these
gettable.
things.
Very
Very
gettable.
gettable. Oh shit. Okay.
You know this guy.
So he was in the AL Central, infielder, right? Was he a first baseman?
He was not, and that's 10 questions.
Fuck. Okay.
So you know he's an infielder who's not at first or third.
Okay. Infielder, not at first. I wish I would have asked this question when I had the questions. Okay. Okay. Alcides Escobar.
No, that's a pretty good guess, though.
Shoot. All right. Um. Damn. I'm already stumped. I asked terrible questions. Okay, let's see. AL Central guy. Just inducted into the Hall of Fame. He's an infielder.
See, I feel like that Hall of Fame question can kill you because, like, it's so limited.
I'm killing myself because I'm just like, who got inducted in the Hall of Fame? But I don't pay attention to that shit. Who cares?
It's all you can focus on now.
I know. God damn, I should have. Now I got all these questions now that I'm out of them. All right. Second player guess is gonna be. Damn, man. I'm blanking. I feel embarrassed. Like I don't know ball.
It's hard when the camera's on. It's hard when the lights are bright.
Yeah, the lights are bright.
The lights are bright on the boy.
Okay. Shit, man. I'm just blanking on every name. I wish I could ask another question. We'll go with well, now I got to think of some names. Second baseman from the Royals. Who could that be? I know he's not a fucking infielder. Oh, he's not a first baseman actually. Damn, I just had a guess of the century, but um, I'm finna just look this shit up.
Let you sacrifice one more question, but it takes away a player guess.
Oh, I love that. I love it. I love handouts. Okay, okay. Next question is, well, now I don't remember my fucking questions because I threw them away. But okay, um, is this player? Was this player on the White Sox?
No. It
Okay.
sucks because if you had the team, you would guess this player. It would be your first guess if you knew the team. I guarantee it. He is the face of this franchise.
Face of the franchise for an AL Central team that just retired. No, that's not a fucking. Damn, man. I'm about to tap out. I really am just about to break my fucking monitor. I can't think. But
Are you waving the white flag?
I'm waving the white flag.
He's waving the white flag, and you're gonna kill yourself. It was Joe Mauer.
I wouldn't have got that. I wouldn't have
Joe
got that. I'll be
Mauer.
honest. No, yeah. I think the questions I asked were not
It was
good.
tough. It was tough. I think if you knew the Twins, though, I think you would have guessed Joe Mauer. All
But
right.
I'll be honest. Oh, my bad.
No, you're good. Go.
Oh, I was just gonna say, all I could have in my head, all I could think about were the Royals, the fucking 2015 Royals. Not thinking, and that Hall of Fame part got
That's
me.
how That's how I was with the Dodgers. Once I had Chase Utley in my head, I couldn't get him out of my head. So
That
it's
was a
tough.
good one. That was a
All right, that
good
was a good
player.
one. All right, so no one scores in round one. So round two, we're gonna move on to a blindly ranking now. And now the we're both gonna try and stump each other, but there has to be a definitive winner here. One list has to be just be absolutely shitty. So uh, you can go ahead and start this round. And yeah, so I'll give you my list of players, and you put them in order. All right. All right.
All
And our
right, yes,
first
sir.
player on the list here, and this can be all-time players, guys. Our first player is Mr. Barry Larkin.
Fucking six. Just kidding. Put him at five, cause I don't know about Barry.
Barry Larkin at 5. Boys, I'm gonna say that's not a hot start for our boy. All right, our next player on the list is Mr. Troy Tulowitzki.
Oh, I'm about to fuck myself because of biasness. Um, oh God, but if we're going by the numbers, if we're going by the numbers and not by feelings that I want to go by, because if it was by feelings, he would be number fucking one. We'll put him at four, man.
We're gonna put Troy Tulowitzki at 4. Oh, boys, I'm gonna say if I don't win this blindly ranking, something's wrong. All right, Troy Tulowitzki at 4, Barry Larkin at number 5. Number 3, we have Aaron Hicks.
I see. I understand it now. I do.
Hey, you never
Yeah,
know. I could have saved the best for last. You never know.
yeah, I don't think you did. But we'll say three. We gotta be safe. I just know I'm about to hoe myself horribly.
All right, so we got Aaron Hicks at 3, Barry Larkin at 5, Tulowitzki at 4. Our next one on the list, Billy Hamilton.
Is this 1888 Billy Hamilton that won MVP?
Billy Hamilton from the Reds, the real fast dude a few years ago. He had like a 2-year career, but man, he stole a lot of bases.
It's funny because I want to say he was on the Royals at one point too, and I know he didn't make the
He
Hall of
was.
Fame, but I wanted to guess him. But I guess he ain't gonna be one. I guess we'll say two.
So, you want to know who your number one is, dog?
Not really.
Wander Franco, you sick man.
You're crazy for putting him on the list. That's insane.
I had to save him for last because I knew you couldn't win with him no matter what. All right, so Scott's list goes number 1, Wander Franco. Number 2, Billy Hamilton. Number 3, Aaron Hicks. Troy Tulowitzki in the 4, and Barry Larkin in the 5. Honestly, that's a reverse sweep. I think you put in the correct order backwards.
Yeah. I think that's tough. I don't have much for that. Just on to the next, I guess.
All right. What's my ranking here?
All right, so here we have all-time players. So, all right, number one is Jose Ramirez.
Jose Ramirez. I'm gonna put him in the 2.
Him in the two. Okay. Nolan Arenado.
Arenado. I'll put him in the 3.
Him in the three. Okay, I like that. All right, Cal Raleigh.
In the 4.
The four. Okay. And Byron Buxton
5.
in the five. Okay, so you have your one open, correct?
That's correct. Who do I got?
Your number one pick is Mr. Yandy Diaz.
Ah, that ain't very good.
It's,
But
not a bad list.
it's
Not
not
a
a
bad
terrible
list.
list though. 2 through 5 is pretty good, I'd say. I would
I'll
have
take
Buxton
that.
above Cal, but that's okay. Cal was nasty last
100%.
year, so
Yeah, I mean he led his team in homers, I want to say, so that's something.
he had a
But
lot of nukes last year.
all
Okay,
right, guys,
so I think I got that round, yeah?
I think that's easy to say.
All right, so we got 1-0. I take the lead, and we're gonna move on to round number 3 now. And game number 3 is the over/under game. Me and Scott came up with this one, and so we're gonna create a list of 5 players with over/under stats. It can be anything from career batting average, home run totals, etc. And you got to guess at least 3 out of 5 of these correctly to earn a point for the round. So we could both earn a point this round. All right, and I'll ask you the questions first.
All right.
All right, so our first over/under. Does Mike Trout have a career batting average over or under 300?
Ooh, I'm gonna go ahead and say under.
Boom, 1 for 1, Scott, and it is a 299 average. It was
Shit.
301 before last season, so he
Let's
just now
go.
went under. So good guess there. Scott is 1 for 1. All right, our next question here. Is Aaron Judge have over or under 350 career home runs?
Oh, that's a good one. That is a good one. I'm gonna say under.
2 for 2. He has
Let's fucking go.
315 career home runs. So Scott is 2 for 2 right now. Aaron Judge, I think, is now like 10th for active players in home runs.
Jeez.
Next up, we got Mr. Ricky Henderson. Is he over under 1,300 career stolen bases?
Give me the over all day.
And Scott goes 3 for 3. He has 1,406 stolen bases. As we all know, that's an MLB record that no one's going to ever catch. All right, so Scott's guaranteed himself a point. If he goes 5 for 5, he'll get 2 points this round. So we got Bartolo Colon now. His over-under career earned run average at 4.20.
Oh, big sexy. I loved him. But I know it's over. I know it's over in my heart.
Scott finally misses one. His career ERA is a 4.15. He actually had some real good seasons towards the middle of his career. So Scott is now 3 for 4. We'll finish up on this last question. And it's Randy Johnson, over under seasons played. And the line is 21.5.
Damn, I wish it wasn't that line. Because I really feel like you played 21. So I'm going to say under. I'm going to say the under.
Scott finishes the game 3 for 5. He played 22 seasons.
Damn.
But
all right, that was a good
secured
one.
a point no matter what. So we are all tied up now, and now it's my turn.
All right, hey, good questions. I loved that. All right, Ethan. So, first question I got for you is Mr. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., does he have over or under 190 hits in the 2024 season?
Which season? 2024?
Last season, yeah.
Boy, he balled out. I'm going to take the over.
All right, and you are correct. He actually had 199 hits last season.
Perfect.
All right, so hot start for Ethan. All right, so the next question is Fernando Tatis Jr., over under 15 stolen bases in the 2024 season.
Oh, I don't like that at all. I have no idea. I'm going to roll with the under. That was my gut.
All right, that's a good gut call. He had 11. Very
He
nice.
needs to get more.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just like, ugh. Anyways, all right. Next question is Jose Altuve, did he have over or under 100 runs scored in the 2024 season?
I can't remember if he missed time or not. 100 runs scored, man. That's a great line. I'm going to go over. It's Altuve.
Over. All right, and our guy Ethan finally misses his first one. Altuve had 94 runs scored on the season this year.
Tough.
All right,
Tough.
little homage to some old Yankee fans. All right, Matt Carpenter does he have over or under 200 career home runs?
Matt Carpenter. Shit.
Carp Daddy.
If he played his whole career with the Yankees, he'd have 500. 200 career. I'm going to take the over.
Take the over. All right, Ethan misses back to back.
No!
Actual line is 179 career home runs.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, I was kind of shocked. I thought he hit a couple more, but all right. So, last question. If you get this right, Ethan, you win. If you don't get this right, we stay tied. Or just kidding, we tie the round. All right. So, last question. Clayton Kershaw, does he have a career ERA over or under 2.7?
Under.
Very much under. That was the quickest under I've ever heard.
Yo.
2.5 is his actual ERA.
Let's go. Yeah, I know Kershaw was like the only pitcher ever to have his ERA go down like 6 consecutive seasons, so he's a dog. Absolute animal. All right, so Scott gets a point that round, but I secure a point as well, so I still got the advantage 2-1. All right, you want to take us to the next one?
I will take us there. All right. So next segment will be who has more. So we created a list of 3 head-to-head matchups, and we're gonna try to fool each other a little bit, a little something silly. So this can be anything such as total Instagram followers, amount of MVP awards, or gold gloves, etc. It can be anything. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. Ethan, you want to go ahead and ask the question?
Yeah, I'll ask you. And remember, you got to get 2 out of 3 right here to get a point for the round. My first question for you is who has the most followers on Instagram? Is it Aaron Judge or Bryce Harper?
Oof, that's hard, man. Aaron Judge is the king in New York, but Bryce Harper's been in the league a long time, man. Hmm. You know, my gut is telling me Bryce Harper has more because Bryce Harper seems like the kind of guy that cares about that shit. So I'm gonna say Bryce.
Scott starts the round 0 for 1. It is
Oh,
Aaron Judge, and it's close. It's 1.9 to 1.8. And didn't even mean it to be that close. I didn't think it would be that close, but those are the first 2 people that popped up, and it was close.
that was a good one.
All right, so Scott's got to get the next 2 right to secure a point here, and he needs that point. All right, who has more gold gloves in their career? And I'll say when I first picked the 2 people, they tied, so I switched it up. But the people I got now is Nolan Arenado or Pudge Rodriguez.
I don't know nothing about Pudge. I'm gonna say Arenado. Recency bias. Arenado.
Scott is unfortunately 0 for 2. It is Pudge. Arenado has 10, and Pudge has 13.
Damn. I need to learn some ball, I guess.
Legend back there. Yeah, he was nasty. Okay, next up on the list, who was the higher draft pick? Was it Derek Jeter or was it A-Rod?
Oh shit. Damn.
And they were drafted 1 year apart from each other.
Mmm. Oh God, I feel like this could be a trick question because I feel like, historically A-Rod was just supposed to like always be that dude. And then Jeter was kind of like the Yankees homegrown guy. I don't know, I ain't a New York guy. So I'll go ahead and say A-Rod was drafted higher.
You salvaged the round, you get one right. A-Rod was drafted first overall, and Jeter was sixth overall.
Sixth. Okay, all right. I had a feeling one of them was drafted 1-1, but I was like, I just don't know.
Yep.
All right, that was big. All right, Ethan, we are moving on to asking you some questions. So, all right, who has more home runs? Paul Goldschmidt or Ellie De La Cruz? Oh, sorry. Let me just restart that shit. Who has more home runs in the 2024 season?
There we go.
Paul Goldschmidt or Ellie De La Cruz?
I was like, give me Paul.
All day.
I'm gonna go with Ellie. Go with
Yes, sir. Ellie had 25, while Paul Goldschmidt only had 22. All right, moving on to the next one. Who had? Now, it's all the same shit. I put these in before we switched it up, but all right. Who had more home runs in the 2024 season? Corey Seager or Willie Adames?
2024. I'm gonna go with Adames. He hit like 30 something. Seager was hurt.
Yeah, yes, sir. Willie Adames, 32 home runs, and Corey Seager hit 30.
Dang, he still got to 30. Good for him.
yeah.
Seager's a dog, bro.
Well, let's be honest. That's not surprising. All right, so last one. So you already got 2 points. This is for the clean sweep. All right, so who had more home runs, Manny Machado or Giancarlo Stanton?
I want the sweep. Give me Stanton.
Put the broom away, pal. I'm so sorry. Manny Machado had 29 and Giancarlo Stanton had 27. So very
I knew
close.
he was hurt, but I still thought he got to 30. Hey, that we'll take it though. I got a point.
All right, point goes to Ethan. Good shit.
Alrighty, and then we're gonna go on to our last round of the day. This is guess the team. Now, just for funsies here, Scott's down 2. If he guesses my team, so here's how this works: you get 1 point right if you guess the correct team,
Yep.
and you get 2 points if you guess the year of the team. So
Right.
here's how this is gonna work. We're gonna give a lineup, And then the opponent can ask 3 additional clues. It could be whatever you want. For example, who was their manager? Did they have any MVP candidates? All whatever you want to ask, and then they got to try and guess it based off of that. What did we say? 1 guess per hint, so you get 3 guesses. So you want to go first or me?
Why don't you go first?
All right. So my lineup, the leadoff hitter, and this is for their final game of the season, guys. Whether that was they sucked it up or they made it all the World Series, this is their final lineup of the season. All right. So we had Scott Posednik playing left field. We had Tadahito Iguchi playing second base. And I'll just give you some insight. This dude raked that year. All right. In the 3-hole, we had Jermaine Dye playing right field. We had Paul Konerko at first base. We had AJ Pierzynski at catcher. We had Aaron Rowand in center field. We had Joe Creed at third base. Juan Uribe at shortstop. And the pitcher for this game was Freddie Garcia.
I kind of feel like I have an idea who it is, but I'll go ahead and ask some questions.
Absolutely.
Did they win the World Series this year?
They did win the World Series this year in a clean sweep.
You shouldn't have told me that, because now I'm going to second guess myself, because I already have, but I would just go ahead and guess. Is this the, please, 2005 White Sox?
Boom! On his first guess,
Boom!
he gets the year correctly and everything. Beautiful guess. For reference, guys, yeah, they swept the Astros that year in the World Series. Jermaine Dye was the World Series MVP. Konerko finished 6th in MVP voting that year. A-Rod, actually, and Pujols won the MVPs in the leagues, respectively. That was one of the years Bartolo Colon won the Cy Young, by the way.
Yeah, man, fuck Big Sexy. At this point, I don't even want to hear about him, but wow.
Crazy.
Dude.
Yeah, that's a big guess. So Scott ties it up there, so unless I get the team correctly, we might go into a playoff here, so that was huge for you.
Dude, yeah, when you named the first 3 hitters, I was like, this is going to be an A's team of 1932 I ain't never heard of, but once you said Konerko, I was like, this got to be the Sox, man.
Yep.
But,
Great
all right.
guess.
Thank you, man. That's a great team. Great team right there. But all right, let me pull up my team now. All right, Ethan. So let me go ahead and give you this lineup. All right, so batting leadoff, Max Kepler, Jorge Polanco, Nelson Cruz, Eddie Rosario, Mitch Garver, Luis Arias, Miguel Sano, and then we'll go ahead and say Jake Cave. Their pitcher, Jake Odorizzi.
Okay. All right. Here's my questions. First question. Right. Was this team eliminated in the playoffs by the Yankees?
I hate that fucking question already, but yes, they were.
I can envision this. I see Didi Gregorius' home run right now. Okay. So the team is the Twins. Now I got to get the year. So I'm going to get to the year. All right, I got 2 questions to ask. Who won the World Series this season?
Let me look that up real quick, because that's a great question.
Okay. I think I know, but I want to confirm.
It's a good question. The Washington Nationals won the World Series that year.
That's what I thought. That is what I thought. Is your team the 2018 Twins? I got the year wrong.
No, sir. Okay, you got the year wrong. You got the year wrong. The team is correct.
All right, I got one more guess. Okay, so I know it's got to be. It's got to be. Oh, Red Sox won in 18. It's 2019 Twins.
Yes, sir. There you are. 2019 Minnesota Twins. They went 101 and 61. They also broke the MLB record for most home runs in a season by a team. Fuck the New York Yankees, but the New York Yankees went ahead and fucked them in the playoffs. So, as Ethan said, they were eliminated by the Yankees.
Yeah, Didi Gregorius had an absolute nuke against them boys. I remember it. So what's funny is I was actually at work today, and guy I work for is a huge Twins fan. He was talking about Max Kepler today, so when he started off
Oh
with that, I was like,
shit.
shit, that's light work. All
Damn,
right, that
yeah.
was a good team though. That was a good team.
Both great pulls.
Very great pulls. Okay, so that does it. We're not going to go into a playoff since I got the 2 points there. And so I take round one in this competition video. But guys, expect to see a lot more of these videos. Just us having a good time on here, trying to beat each other's ass. And maybe we get the stakes higher at some point and, uh, you know, play for a little something something. So we'll see.
Yeah, let us know down in the comments. Let us know what you'd like to see if you want to see us play some video games against each other. It gets a little competitive in that bitch, but anything else, we're down to kind of try whatever. We're open to it. But yeah, thanks for tuning in to another episode of Bullpen Banter Podcast.
See you guys.